In 1972, The Godfather changed cinema forever. Directed by Francis Ford Coppola and based on Mario Puzo's novel, this epic crime saga became one of the most influential films ever made. The story of the Corleone family captivated audiences worldwide and launched the careers of several actors while reviving others. The film won the Oscar for Best Picture and became the highest-grossing film of 1972. More than 50 years later, let's look at what happened to the main cast members who brought this masterpiece to life. Marlon Brando. Born the 3rd of April, 1924, Marlon Brando was 47 when he played Don Vito Corleone. Brando's portrayal of the aging Mafia Don became one of cinema's most iconic performances. His whispered voice and commanding presence created a character that defined the role for generations. With cotton balls in his cheeks to create the distinctive look, he brought depth and humanity to the crime boss. The role revitalized his stalled career. Before The Godfather, Brando had already won an Oscar for On the Waterfront in 1954 and starred in A Streetcar Named Desire. He established himself as one of the greatest method actors of all time. By the early 1970s, his career had stalled with a string of commercial failures. The Godfather earned him his second Oscar for Best Actor. He famously refused the award, sending Sachin Littlefeather to decline it in protest of Hollywood's treatment of Native Americans. After The Godfather, he appeared in Last Tango in Paris, Superman, and Apocalypse Now, commanding huge salaries for relatively small roles. Brando had multiple marriages and at least 11 children. His son Christian was convicted of manslaughter in 1991. He spent his final years between Los Angeles and his private Tahitian atoll. His legacy as one of the greatest actors remains undiminished, with The Godfather standing as his most enduring performance. He passed away on the 1st of July, 2004, at age 80 from respiratory failure. James Caan. Born the 26th of March, 1940, James Caan was 31 when he played Sonny Corleone. Caan's portrayal of the hot-headed eldest Corleone brother created one of the film's most memorable characters. Sonny's explosive temper and tragic death at a toll booth became iconic moments in cinema history. For decades afterward, strangers would jokingly warn Caan to stay away from toll roads. Before The Godfather, Caan had appeared in films like El Dorado and The Rain People, working with director Francis Ford Coppola. He earned an Emmy nomination for Brian's Song in 1971, playing dying football player Brian Piccolo in a role that showcased his dramatic range. After The Godfather, Caan appeared in The Gambler, Funny Lady, Rollerball, and A Bridge Too Far. He had major success with Thief in 1981, directed by Michael Mann. However, he struggled with cocaine addiction in the 1980s and took a 5-year break from acting to address personal issues and spend time with his family. Caan returned with Gardens of Stone in 1987 and appeared in Misery, Honeymoon in Vegas, and Elf. He starred in the TV series Las Vegas from 2003 to 2008. He was married 4 times and had 5 children, including son Scott Caan, who also became an actor. Caan remained active in Hollywood until his death, frequently sharing memories of The Godfather. He passed away on the 6th of July, 2022, at age 82. Al Pacino. Born the 25th of April, 1940, Al Pacino was 31 when he played Michael Corleone. Pacino's transformation from war hero to ruthless mob boss became the emotional core of The Godfather. His understated performance showed Michael's gradual corruption through subtle shifts in expression and tone. Studio executives initially resisted his casting, preferring established stars like Robert Redford, but Coppola fought to get him the role. Before The Godfather, Pacino was a struggling stage actor who'd won a Tony Award and appeared in The Panic in Needle Park. The film launched him to stardom overnight, though he boycotted the 1973 Oscars over being nominated for supporting actor instead of lead. After The Godfather, Pacino became one of Hollywood's most respected actors. He appeared in Serpico, Dog Day Afternoon, and The Godfather Part 2 in quick succession. He played Tony Montana in Scarface, which became a cult classic. He finally won his Oscar for Scent of a Woman in 1993 after 7 nominations. Other notable films include Heat, Donnie Brasco, The Insider, and The Irishman. Pacino has never married, but has 4 children with 3 different women. He dated Diane Keaton on and off for years. In 2023, he welcomed his 4th child with girlfriend Noor Al-Falah when he was 83. He continues acting with multiple projects in development, remaining one of cinema's most enduring stars. Today at 84, he continues to work in film and recently became a father again at 83. Robert Duvall. Born the 5th of January, 1931, Robert Duvall was 40 when he played Tom Hagen. Duvall's portrayal of the Corleone family's adopted son and consigliere showed intelligence and restraint. As the voice of reason, Tom Hagen balanced the hot-tempered Sonny and calculating Michael. His performance earned him his first Oscar nomination. Before The Godfather, Duvall had appeared in To Kill a Mockingbird as Boo Radley. He'd also worked in Mass H and THX 1138, establishing himself as a versatile character actor. After The Godfather, Duvall reprised his role role in Part 2 and appeared in The Conversation. He earned Oscar nominations for Apocalypse Now and The Great Santini. He won Best Actor for Tender Mercies in 1983. Other notable films include The Apostle, which he wrote and directed, A Civil Action, and The Judge. Duvall didn't appear in The Godfather Part 3 due to a salary dispute. He's been married 4 times, most recently to Luciana Pedraza since 2005. Duvall maintains a farm in Virginia and continues to be regarded as one of the finest actors of his generation. Today at 93, he's one of the last surviving main cast members. Diane Keaton. Born the 5th of January, 1946, Diane Keaton was 25 when she played Kay Adams. Keaton's portrayal of Michael's girlfriend and eventual wife showed Kay's transformation from an innocent outsider to a woman trapped in the Corleone world. Her character represented the normal life Michael could have had, making his descent into crime even more tragic. Before The Godfather, Keaton had appeared in Broadway's Hair and Woody Allen's Play It Again, Sam. The Godfather was her first major film role and launched her movie career. She reprised the role in The Godfather Part 2 and Part 3. After The Godfather, Keaton became one of Hollywood's most successful actresses. She won the Oscar for Best Actress for Annie Hall in 1977, working again with Woody Allen. She appeared in numerous Allen films and other hits, including Reds, Baby Boom, The First Wives Club, Something's Gotta Give, and Book Club. Keaton dated both Woody Allen and Al Pacino, her Godfather co-star. She never married, but adopted 2 children in her 50s, daughter Dexter and son Duke. She was also a director, photographer, and best-selling author. Known for her distinctive fashion sense and quirky personality, Keaton continued working until shortly before her death, surrounded by close family. She passed away on the 11th of October, 2025, at age 79 from bacterial pneumonia. Talia Shire. Born the 25th of April, 1946, Talia Shire was 25 when she played Connie Corleone. Shire's portrayal of the only Corleone daughter showed Connie's journey from a naive bride to a woman hardened by the family business. Her wedding opens the film, and her abusive marriage drives much of the plot. She's also director Francis Ford Coppola's younger sister. Before The Godfather, Shire had small roles in various films. Getting cast as Connie was controversial due to nepotism concerns, but her powerful performance silenced critics. She reprised the role in both sequels, showing Connie's evolution into a ruthless matriarch. After The Godfather, Shire earned 2 Oscar nominations for Part 2 in Rocky. She's best known as Adrian in the Rocky franchise, appearing in all 6 original films. Her portrayal of the shy pet store worker became one of her most beloved roles. Shire was married to composer David Shire from 1970 to 1978 and producer Jack Schwartzman from 1980 until his death in 1994. She has 3 children, including actors Jason and Robert. Schwartzman. As a member of the Coppola family, she's the aunt of Nicolas Cage and Sofia Coppola. Today, at 78, she continues to work occasionally in film. John Cazale. Born the 12th of August, 1935, John Cazale was 36 when he played Fredo Corleone. Cazale's portrayal of the weak, overlooked middle Corleone brother became one of cinema's most tragic characters. Fredo's incompetence and need for respect made him vulnerable. Cazale brought depth to a character that could have been simply pathetic. Before The Godfather, Cazale was primarily a stage actor who'd won an Obie Award. The Godfather was his film debut, and he appeared in only 5 films. Every single one was nominated for Best Picture. After The Godfather, Cazale appeared in The Conversation, The Godfather Part 2, Dog Day Afternoon, and The Deer Hunter. His performance as Fredo's betrayal in Part 2 remains powerful. He worked repeatedly with Al Pacino, his close friend. Cazale met Meryl Streep in 1976. Despite being diagnosed with terminal lung cancer in 1977, he insisted on completing The Deer Hunter. Streep stayed by his side throughout his illness. He died shortly after filming, never seeing the completed film. Al Pacino later said he learned more about acting from Cazale than anyone else. He passed away on the 13th of March, 1978, at age 42 from lung cancer. Richard Castellano. Born the 4th of September, 1933, Richard Castellano was 38 when he played Pete Clemenza. Castellano's portrayal of the loyal Corleone capo created one of the film's most memorable characters. Clemenza teaches Michael how to shoot and delivers the famous line, "Leave the gun, take the cannoli." The second part was reportedly ad-libbed. Before The Godfather, Castellano had earned an Oscar nomination for Lovers and Other Strangers in 1970. He was the highest paid actor in The Godfather. After The Godfather, Castellano became typecast as a criminal in films like Honor Thy Father and Gangster Wars. He starred in TV sitcoms The Super and Joe and Sons. He was supposed to appear in Part 2, but disputes over creative control led to his character being replaced. Unable to find steady acting work in the 1980s, Castellano spent his final years working as an auto mechanic in New Jersey. He died at his home in North Bergen. He passed away on the 10th of December 1988 at age 55 from a heart attack. Abe Vigoda. Born the 24th of February, 1921, Abe Vigoda was 50 when he played Sal Tessio. Vigoda's portrayal of the calculating Tessio showed a trusted family friend who ultimately betrays Michael. His calm acceptance of his fate became one of the film's most chilling moments. Vigoda got the role through an open casting call. Before The Godfather, Vigoda was primarily a New York stage actor. The Godfather was his breakthrough film role at age 50, proving success can come at any age. After The Godfather, Vigoda became famous as Detective Phil Fish on Barney Miller, earning 3 Emmy nominations. The character spawned a spin-off series. Despite playing an aged detective, Vigoda was actually a fitness enthusiast who jogged 5 miles daily. Vigoda became famous for being repeatedly reported dead when he was still alive. People magazine incorrectly announced his death in 1982. He embraced the joke, appearing in a Snickers Super Bowl commercial. He continued working into his 90s and died peacefully in New Jersey. He passed away on the 26th of January 2016 at age 94 from natural causes. Sterling Hayden. Born the 26th of March 1916, Sterling Hayden was 55 when he played Captain McCluskey. Hayden's portrayal of the corrupt police captain created a chilling antagonist. McCluskey's murder by Michael at the restaurant became one of the film's most pivotal scenes, marking Michael's transformation. Before The Godfather, Hayden had a long career in film noir and westerns, including The Asphalt Jungle and Johnny Guitar. He was also a World War II hero, serving in the Office of Strategic Services. At 6 feet 5 inches, he had an imposing presence. After The Godfather, Hayden appeared in The Long Goodbye, 1900s, and 9 to 5. His most famous later role was General Jack D. Ripper in Dr. Strangelove. He was also a published author, writing the acclaimed autobiography Wanderer and the novel Voyage. Hayden often expressed disdain for acting, claiming he only did it to finance his true passion, sailing. He was a genuine adventurer who'd sailed around the world multiple times. He died at his home in Sausalito, remembered as both a Hollywood star and a man of adventure. He passed away on the 23rd of May, 1986, at age 70 from prostate cancer. And there you have it, the cast of The Godfather, over 50 years later, from those who left us far. Too soon, like John Cazale at 42, to Abe Vigoda, who lived to 94, their paths took remarkably different directions. Some, like Al Pacino and Robert Duvall, continued thriving careers spanning decades. Others faced struggles after their iconic roles. What they all share is being part of a film that changed cinema forever. The Godfather's legacy lives on through these unforgettable performances. Let us know in the comments which actor's story surprised you most. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more classic film retrospectives.